guys are watching the butterflies flying around, and that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about pollinators.
I was gonna say, don't butterflies pollinate by when they go to a flower,
Just like that.
and get their
Bats too.
something to eat.
They do it at night.
It gets on their wings, and when it goes to another
Yeah.
plant, it gets onto the flower, which
Right.
makes it grow.
Exactly. So you guys are getting ahead of me because you already know a lot, but we're going to talk about pollination. So
The reason some animals
The first
wake
part-
up at night is because they don't like you.
yeah. But so pollination is a really important thing for the garden and for us being able to have food, right? Because so pollination is when pollen gets taken from a flower. So flowers create pollen, and you see it a lot in the spring. You see it's like dust around in the air. Sometimes people get allergies and they're sneezing. You get that? You guys get that sometimes? I get that too, especially in the
I
spring.
get sick like every time I get from every month I get from school.
Oh, that's not
Last
fun.
year he was sick every Saturday.
That's not fun. So some people get sick from pollen, but you know what? It's actually a really good thing because that's the way that flowers, it lets flowers be able to create seeds and fruit. And without being pollinated, they couldn't do that.
Or they couldn't make honey.
Yeah, and there could be no honey, and that would be bad.
We
Do you
need
love honey? Me too.
Especially because honey helps cough.
Yeah, it is good for your throat.
So
and your
we
throat
So if
sore.
the bees were ever extinct or died for good, we would never have honey to help
one
cough.
thing
Yeah.
I don't like about
like honey, but I have to.
Yeah.
I mean
So
I
we're gonna-
don't like bees, but I do
And
like
I
bees.
have
Yeah.
one time
You know what?
I was sick a long time ago, or I just had a sore throat, and my granny put some peppermint and honey in it to make my throat feel better.
Yeah.
What kind of
So
rock
while
is
we're gonna actually do something to show how pollen
What kind of
works.
rock is this?
I'm not sure.
Ryan,
So I was going to show you some examples. So these are going to be our flowers, and we're going to do. You guys, if you want to color and make another flower, I don't think I have it. Well, we can get one more plate.
Why does this have hot? Well,
If you guys want to design your own flower, we got some markers here, color pencils, crayons.
I'm not making it.
So you can make it however you want, whatever kind of flower. Do you guys have a favorite flower?
I like
Lilies.
tulips, lilies. I like the butterfly flowers. I forgot what it's called. Sunflowers.
Sunflowers?
I like
Did you see the big sunflowers over there?
Yeah.
I like
And I like the sunflowers also because you make sunflower seeds out of it.
Oh yeah, those are good. You roast them and salt them. Those are really good. So pollen is taken from flower to flower, so that flowers can make seeds and fruit. Some of it's taken by the wind. The wind blows it in the air, and it will get on flowers that way. But a lot of it is taken from flower to flower by pollinators. So these little guys here, these are our pollinators. So they could be any kind of bug.
A bat?
Yeah, we could pretend it's a bat or a butterfly. What are some of the types of pollinators? You guys already said some of them.
Bees, butterflies,
Bats.
No.
Bats are
Yeah,
one too.
they
Bats
are.
Birds.
Yeah, birds.
Birds, good.
Squirrel?
Not really squirrels.
What? Well, a butterfly.
Butterflies. So anything that likes to drink nectar out of a flower, like a butterfly, they get into the flower, they end up gathering pollen on their wings or on their feet, and they bring it to other flowers.
Bees gather on their feet and sometimes their body, and then butterflies gather
Yeah.
on their wings.
You're right. So, did you know that there are 450 different kinds of bees in Michigan?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
there's a honey bee, the regular bee,
Uh-huh.
Stinger bee.
Isn't a hornet a bee, or is it not?
Well, a hornet's kind of a different type of insect. But just for bees, you have your
Move it off
bumblebees.
Ew.
Just
Yeah.
move it off the table. It's tiny.
Oh yeah, that's not a harmful bug. So some people are afraid of bees because they're like, oh, they sting. Have you ever been stung by a bee?
Nope.
Yes, but they say they can sense your fear, so you gotta like just stay.
Like people say that sharks can smell blood from 20 feet.
Yeah.
They
But you know
can.
what? Bees don't usually go after you unless you're bothering them or
I
bothering
know.
their home. So bees are actually our friends. We want them around. There's not, like you said before, there's not enough bees in Michigan or in our world. because people have been spraying too much
Oh
chemicals.
yeah, birds. There's not a lot of more birds or coyotes because there was a coyote
Yeah.
that ate one of my granny's friends' little dogs because their home is getting torn down to get more houses built. And there was like this bird. Some birds aren't always at home like at night because their homes are getting torn down, which means there's less, and they can't lay their eggs somewhere because
Yeah, that's sad.
their house are getting torn down.
Yeah.
There's a bird that's
Oh yeah, there was a bird nest on her
got it.
her sign.
Okay. Okay, let's raise hands when we have questions, okay? Because we have a few more things to talk about. So you guys mentioned butterflies, bats, and then beetles are actually another pollinator. So some beetles are bad, like Japanese beetles are really bad in the garden. They'll eat a lot of your plants and ruin crops. So some beetles we don't really want around, but then some are really good and they will actually help pollinate.
What
plants.
about one of those beetles that rolls off?
Oh yeah, the dung beetle, that's a little different. So we're gonna show how pollination works. I like it. Are you guys, oh, that has thorns on it? What kind of flower is that?
Roses have to live.
It could be a rose. So are you guys done with your flowers? You're almost done? Okay.
Oh, bees!
So what we're gonna do. I had a little teaspoon. But that's okay. I can just.
I told you, wait.
Mm-hmm. See? We have pictures here that have some pollinators.
Oh yeah, some bugs.
Yeah, all kinds of bugs, even flies can pollinate. Are you ready? Are you done with your flower? Okay, so this is going to be our pollen. It's not really pollen, but we'll pretend. Are you all done?
I'm gonna just flatten this like this.
So put a little pollen on yours. Whoops, that was a little more than I wanted.
Can we use a crayon that has an extra one of it like the blue?
Oh, sure. You can use whatever you want. So everyone take a pollinator, one of these little bugs, whatever colors you want.
I want this.
I want this color.
So we're going to pretend we're going to have them fly around.
Hold up, can I smoothen this out now?
Yeah. So now have them visit your flower. Do you have your pollinator, Brian?
I have two pollinators.
Hold
Or
up.
you can have, yeah, there's plenty to go around. So they're going to visit the flower.
I have 3.
And then,
I have 4.
okay. So can you put yours in there like this?
Like this?
Mm-hmm. So then it has some pollen on it. And then we're going to go around
That's
and
technically not pollen.
pollinate all of these flowers. We have pictures of flowers. So they land. This is what pollinators do. They go
Like
from
this?
flower to flower to flower